All right, guys, welcome to 8-Bit Podcast, episode 23, where you don't have to pay for extra content because we provide it for free. I have Tiff and Anil here today, like last week. So how is everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm here.
Yeah.
That's it. That's about it.
Hey, you know what? That's good. That's pretty good.
I have blue hair on accident.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Like, what happened?
Well, the idea is I was going to do the top like a dark blue-green, and then the bottom was going to be like super, super blonde so I can dye it random colors. Well, when I washed out the blue-green dye, it dyed the blonde blue as well. And I'm so upset because it was the last time I had to whiten before I could dye my hair white.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now I don't know what's going to happen. I'm really hoping that it washes out, but I don't think so.
I mean, how blue is it? Is it like
I think it looks good.
Dude, I look cute.
Yeah, it's like, all
See,
things
I'm
for it being an
girl,
accident,
work it.
it looks pretty dang good.
Is it on Twitter?
I don't think I actually posted one of the good pictures on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I went through.
Very nice. Very nice.
But what about you guys?
You know what? Not a whole lot. Just been playing games and whatnot per usual. Oh my god, I see it. Automagon. Look at it. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good.
Right. Happy little
It's not that
accidents.
bad. For accident, like, it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I love that phone case, by the way. That's pretty cool.
I feel like it matches your tattoo really well on your arm.
It really does. It really, really does.
Yeah.
All according to plan.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of, sorta.
Calculated, right?
Calculated. But yeah, not a whole lot with me. Just pretty much just playing games and whatnot. I actually just started playing State of Decay 2 today.
Yeah, how is it?
I didn't really get to play a whole lot because I was running into some like technical issues.
Of
this
course.
Morning. You know, I mean, wouldn't be
Ask
a
him what
normal
his
day.
technical issues were.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Wait,
Where you're...
okay, let's not talk about that.
Oh, no, you gotta talk about it.
All right, so
what happened?
So, I mean, I've been getting these frame drops a lot lately with Twitch and whatnot, you know? I'm thinking it's like ISP issues and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I do what a lot of people do, you know, change servers. You know, okay, so one server might not work, so let me change another server, right?
Okay.
So I change a server, and I hit start streaming, and I'm thinking everything is good. I'm like, okay, I'm good, and I'm back, we're good. On OBS, everything's green. I'm like, all right, my drop frames are good. I mean, about an hour goes by, nobody says a singular thing in chat. I'm like,
Except for Henson.
Except for Henson comes in, he says, where did he go? And I don't know what that means because I'm playing Overwatch and I'm thinking he's talking about somebody in the game. I'm like, dude, Henson, I don't know, man. And I started trying to have like small talk with him, like, you know, so how's Georgia and whatnot? Not a singular response. And then I get a text from Tiff just being like, is everything okay? I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? And then at that moment, I check my stream, I go to my dashboard and it says offline. So I streamed for an hour offline without even knowing. And I just thought it was a slow day with Twitch chat. I'm like, okay, cool. Guess nobody wants to watch Overwatch today.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, yeah. GG, dude, GG.
Yeah, so that was one of my technical issues. But still the drop frames, it was a big thing. And then that was pretty much it. So it was one of those moments where it's definitely like, I even like face palmed myself. I'm like, dude, no, what are you doing?
I had one of those moments today.
That had been like one of those things where you just had to like just record it and it would be like that you could not have. That was not scripted. That was just a dumb moment in Adele's life. And you know,
oh my god,
it's fine.
No, I completely get it.
Yeah. But yeah, State of Decay 2 is all right from what I played. I really want to play the multiplayer. That's what I'm really interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not too bad.
Is like the multiplayer like the same thing as the single? It's just more people, or is it?
Yeah. So, from what I understand, essentially, is that it's the single player with more people added onto it. And I don't know if the zombies are harder or what, but
like the more people it is, the harder the zombies.
Yeah, but it's interesting, you know. I did kind of spoil a little bit of it. And I watched another group play, And the thing that sucks about it is that you have to stay. It's like host based. So whoever is the host, you have to stick within a certain radius of them. You can't like go exploring or anything like that separately.
So like
you have to be, yeah, and it like that sucks because I'm an explorer. You know what I mean? If I join in the game with Yanni, I mean, do you really want me to stick with Yanni? Do I really want to stick with Yanni? I'm gonna want to explore and go to other places, but they'll just port you right back to it. But I mean, so far it's not too bad. I only played like maybe a half hour of it, so I got into the intro of it done. And yeah, so it's not too bad. The only thing that I find kind of dumb right now is that it's through the Microsoft Store, and this is my very first game through Microsoft.
Okay.
And I just kind of want it's not a bad experience, like it's not terrible, but it's like I just want it through Steam. Why can't I just have it through Steam? You know?
Well, if you buy one of the other copies, like you should just get the other thingamajiggy for free. My words are just
You mean
English.
like you can play it on the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean I feel like that's a cool concept where it's like I bought it on my Windows 10 computer, right? And I can also play it on my Xbox One, which might give me a little bit of use out of it because I hardly ever use my Xbox One. So I might actually hook that up to my front room, that TV, and just like chill out there for like anytime I just need to get out of this room or whatever, just hook that up and play out there, which would be super nice.
That would be really
So,
nice.
Yeah, but so far so good.
What about you, Tiff? What you been doing, girl?
Nothing really, just playing R6 because the new season is about to start in about a week or so, so we're trying to like get our last minute placements. It's a rough life because I keep like fluctuating from silver 1, which is high silver, to gold 4, which is like low gold. So it's just I win one and then I lose one, so it's like I'm not making any progress.
Well, that doesn't sound like fun.
It's frustrating, but you know, just trying to help my friend because one of our friends is really close to plat. We're just trying to get him there. The first one of our group to hit plat.
Oh, no way. That's kind of exciting.
And I might have bought some things I shouldn't have from R6. But they're cute. Here, I'll show you. They're so cute, Lily.
Jeez.
They're little chibis, you know, like you can put on your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I might have bought 5 of them to get a free one.
Oh my god, those are adorable.
Yeah, so the free one I got is the last one that you see, but completely gold. And that's like my main character. So I'm like, ooh, I love Valkyrie. She is my jam. And you can get her gold. I'm like, oh. Is it worth $100 getting all 5 and a free one? Yes. Do I have the money for it? Not really. But I still bought it.
It's one of those things. It's just like it'll definitely last you a long time. It's something that you want, you know.
Especially since the gold one, only the first 1,000 people get it if they pre-order all 5.
Yeah.
You know, so it becomes definitely more of a collector's item.
Oh, that's even more exciting.
Here's my question: do you keep them in the box, or do you want?
Yes.
There you go.
I keep them
She didn't even let you finish.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Especially since the box it's a clear that you can still see the character. Then keep them in the box, keep them safe. I have 2 kind of chibis like figurines from League of Legends, but the box wasn't even that good, and you can't see the thing from the box. So I did take those out, so I want to see them.
Yeah.
But if I can see inside, they stay in the box.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
See, I'm particular with what I keep in the box. Like, I have a whole bunch of pops.
Oh, me too. They do not come out.
See, some of them I took out of the box. But, like, my Stephen King ones, and I just got the Super Trooper ones. Those are still in the box. But, like, all my other ones I took out of the box.
I have quite a collection of pop characters.
See, I like
Harry Potter ones.
Nice. I like to collect the broken ones. So, like, I'll get phone calls from other stores. hey, we got this armless Poppin, do you want it? And of course I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Like ones that are like kind of defective or whatever.
Yeah, like
it makes it a little bit more unique, you know?
Yeah, I have several Pops that are missing an arm, and then I have one of the rare Chase 8-bit Freddy, or not Freddy's, Jason's, that his little sword broke.
Oh yeah.
So I got that. It was nice. I liked it.
That's actually cool. The only Pops that I actually have is I have one from Aliens. I have an Alien Pop, and I have a Diablo 3 one. But I didn't keep those in the box. Like I typically keep them in the box. I typically keep a lot of things in the box, but those I didn't keep in.
But what's in the box?
What's in the box?
I was about to say.
But what's in the box, man? What's in the box?
What's in the box, man?
Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I will be good. I am innocent. I do no wrong.
Too innocent.
Have y'all seen the new trailer for Black Ops? I don't know if y'all are big Call of Duty fans, but they just released the trailer for Black Ops 4.
I have to be.
Yeah, it's kind of like part of your job.
A little bit.
Like, I just don't know if I'm gonna buy it.
God, I'm probably not going to. Simply because I might get a copy for free, but that's beside the point.
But
wow.
If you didn't get a free copy, you still probably wouldn't have.
I still probably wouldn't, because Black Ops 3 was a disappointment. World War II was kind of a disappointment, and I can't justify spending $60 on another disappointment.
No, it's like I feel like World War II was better than Advanced and Infinity Warfare. It's getting back to the Call of Duty roots, the old-timey stuff.
Oh god, don't get me started on Infinite Warfare.
And now Black Ops 4, they're going back to the futuristic crap.
Not really. I mean, there's no wall jumping or shit like that.
You have a grapple hook, and like you can put up a barricade, and there's like different riot shields now.
Gladiator zombies. Hello.
That's the thing. If you could get zombie mode and the BR mode separate from the campaign, I would probably do that.
There is a zombie campaign, but like but what's super cool about it is if you can't find friends to play with, you have the option to pick intelligent AI.
That's cool.
So it's basically another version of a nil. Nailed it, dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, they said advanced. Oh, intelligent. Got it. Wrong. Just kidding. Never mind. LOL.
But yeah, I kind of like looked at everything, and like the fact that like everything is super customizable, I think is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But
and I would buy just the zombie, because I was a big fan of the zombie mode.
I love zombie mode.
Introduced. But I've fallen out of love with the multiplayer and all that. And I'm really confused about the BR. I'm like, really? Now Call of Duty's getting into BR?
Of course. And then there's absolutely no campaign either.
Yeah, and that's what I used to love about that. It's like the campaign was so good for
I mean, do you think it was a mistake?
For the new one not to have a campaign? I mean, I would have preferred a campaign over freaking BR.
Because I know, like, Black Ops 3 for, like, the 360 and the PS3 were strictly online only, so there was no campaign.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think what they're doing is, I mean, it seems to be what they're doing is that they're appealing towards the BR craze. And, I mean, if they take the aspect of where if they use all their resources and put it all in a multiplayer, and rather than spreading it all out as much, I'm okay without having a story, because like, to be honest, I played Call of Duty for the multiplayer. That's what I was all about. I did play, yeah, and I did play some of the story with the Call of Duty games and whatnot, but it was mainly multiplayer for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, BR. They're just doing it, or they're doing it to appeal to you know, the Fortnite and the PUBG audience and whatnot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Don't get me started with Fortnite.
Yeah. And it's just they see the success in that and they want to make it better and they want to make it bigger, and who knows, maybe they have another something that is more innovative than Fortnite or more innovative than PUBG, and it could be something amazing, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of over BRs, but I wouldn't mind checking it out, you know,
Yeah.
because it's one of those things like as a streamer and someone that creates content online, you know, you kind of want to check out the next latest and greatest thing, and you kind of bite the bullet. If it's great, it's great. If it's not great, then well, on to the next, you know. And it sucks because it's $60.
$60. Like if they could do like $60 for all of it, but then you do like 20 or 30 for the BR, but they won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of do like what Fortnite did, where the Battle Royale's free, and then if you actually want to play the actual Fortnite game, I mean, it's still $60, but you get so much stuff with it.
I mean, and that, because it's free, people are like, oh, it's a free game, so I would definitely spend money on skins and doing all this. Like, I had a student in one of the classes I set up said he spent over $200 in one weekend on Fortnite.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, why not do that? People will gladly spend money for skins and dances and all that if you make it a free game. At least that part of it.
Yeah. I think it's
$200. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, let's not talk about like CSGO skins. Like, I spent a pretty penny on CSGO skins.
I used to have this customer that came in every single week and bought $140 to $200 worth of GTA currency.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And I was like, holy crap, what are you buying with this? And he was like, a lot of customized cars. And I'm like, holy titties. Why?
I mean, yeah. But I mean, GTA. Yeah, exactly. I mean, everybody has their vices and whatnot. I don't know. That's just the way that a lot of games are is like everything's cosmetic now. Like, people will spend money, extra money on cosmetics for their favorite game, you know?
And see, like, oddly enough, like, that's one thing that I'm totally okay with.
Oh, yeah. I'm on the same boat, yeah.
Yeah, it's an optional thing. It's like, whatever. You know, you have the option to actually buy this. You have the option to do, you know, stuff. But, like, when it comes to, like, weapons upgrades and, like, stuff you absolutely need, like, season passes and shit like that, I don't want to spend money on that.
Right. I think something that I feel like a lot of companies should follow is what, like, Blizzard did for Overwatch and, like, the breast cancer research for the skin for Mercy. Like, that I have no issue like spending money on. I wish that more companies would actually kind of follow suit with that. Like, if Fortnite did something like that where they did a skin for some sort of research.
So much money.
Oh yeah, they would
most
get
definitely.
so much. You know
how much Overwatch has raised?
Right, I don't know the exact amount. They're trying to reach 10 million, right?
Yeah, almost $10 million.
That's crazy.
In what, a week or two?
Yeah.
And they still have another week or more to go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's what, like, companies that see a lot of success, and that's me just kind of like chiming in. If you have success, why not give back? You know, and that's kind of, I mean, it's subjective. Like, they don't have to do it, but it'd be a cool thing for a lot of companies to do, and I would fully support. Like, even if, you know, I don't play Fortnite that much, you know what I mean? But if they did something like that and it was you know, something that I really was passionate about and cared about, of course I would give them like $10, $15 for some sort of research and things like that. So
now I do know when there's like natural disasters and stuff, Blizzard also has like certain pets that they
really?
yeah, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, they actually the last one that they did for the last hurricane, I think it was, or something like that. They released a pet early and made it, if you buy this pet, 100% of the purchase price goes towards helping the victims of this event. They do that occasionally, and I think that's really dope. Like, they do it for like, I want to say like 4 or 5 weeks before they're like, okay, well now you can just buy the pet if you want the pet.
Right. That's pretty cool.
And it's like, this kind of stuff helps create customer loyalty. Like, more people would want to play and do stuff because they're giving back to the community. You know?
Right.
It has nothing to do that I want a cute little kitty cat named Mischief.
Right.
No. It has nothing to do with wanting a cute little critter to follow you around. No. I want to help people, I promise.
Or this skin that I will never use because I'm never given the option to play Mercy.
We should fix that. I'll let you play Mercy.
Yeah? Talk to a Nil. Nil can't play with us.
Fine with me.
Wow, listen, I'm a Moira main now, okay? I'll be a better diva than anyone that I play with, you know?
I would love to see you try.
Yeah,
you're getting called out.
Listen, my Orisa skills, my Reinhardt skills, 10 out of 10. Calm down. I could be the tank you need.
But here's the thing. This is what I love. So whenever Nil heals and the Reinhardt or whatever rushes in and says he's healing, he's like, I can't heal you. You're too far. You rushed in. And then Nil does the exact same thing. As Reinhardt, he'll just charge the team, and I'm like, I can't heal you, Anil. What do you want from me? You're too far.
But the thing is that it's just like,
you're a hypocrite.
Kill. You know, I'm just like, I could kill him.
Oh my
gosh. Rush in there. And I'm just like, I'm the person I hate. What have I become? And I look at my hands. I'm like, what am I doing?
No, if we wanna go into crazy tanks, I have stories for you. Like, it's mostly me doing stupid shit, so you know. Yeah. But you feel like you have that power, and you're like, right. I can do this. I don't need no team. And then you're like, oh no, help me.
Right.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, the McCree shooting me. Stop him. Owie.
I need healing.
Right. I need healing.
Oh my gosh. Like today, like I know I'm pretty geared for the most part on my main character in WoW. Yeah. And I had like 40 some minutes to spare before, you know, I had to stop streaming and go to work. So I was like, I know I can solo like Legion dungeons, you know, whatever. So I pick one and I start running it. I pulled the amount of trash that I normally pull when I just run, and I get my butthole handed to me on a silver platter. I holy shit. And I'm like, oh, I guess my gear's broken. So I repaired my gear. It turns out I didn't switch it, and it was just like super hard mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I had to pull like super slow, and it was super annoying. And then I was doing totally fine on the boss. I had him down to like 50%, and then I looked away for a minute and I died.
Yikes.
And I'm like, well, that's it for the day. Goodbye, guys.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm over it. I'll do it later. Yeah. I don't know. Man. It's like playing a tank for me in Overwatch. I feel like I can make these small little movements. I'm just like, okay, if I just get behind them and just start swinging my hammer, I'm good. You know, it's like I'm fine. And I'm like, I have 400 health. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And then it's like down to like 15. I'm like, I need healing. What happened? I don't know. I'm super aggressive when I play a character that I'm not like as support. I'm always in the back, you know, most of the time. But when I'm a tank, you know, you're the first to go in and whatnot. And then for me, I'm just like, well, we're going in. You guys ready? Okay, 3, 2, go. You know?
Yeah, you don't communicate that. You just go.
It's like I have to do push talks. I have to push the button and swing it. That's too many things to do at one time. It's, you know, I have to just, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just, you know, it's just the natural chemistry, you know, just know. That's like how Dre is like, dude, you should just know, man. Just come with me. And then Dre made a comment of like when we were playing the other day, he's like, you had said, how is Anil still alive? And then Dre just types, he's like, yeah, it's because Anil has people that pocket heal him. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on, Dre, calm down. You know, he's like, that's shots fired towards me. I'm like, I get it, dude. I get it.
He wasn't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I try to focus on the important people. You know what I mean? So that's it. You know, it's all right. F it. That's just Overwatch. You know?
She says people that pocket heal him. That's all. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pocket heal. And shield. Zarya kept shielding him to a pocket heal.
Oh
from
yeah,
Mercy or Moira.
We had a great Zarya. Like that is one of those underrated characters. Like if you have a great Zarya, they
make a difference.
They do. You know what I mean? It's just I can't tell you. There's like one time where I get pinned by Ryan so many times as Mercy or Moira. It's It's unbelievable. I mean, Tiff would never know about that.
I would never know about that.
And there was one time where Zarya literally gave me a bubble as a Reinhardt like pinned me. So like the Reinhardt came charging across the room, caught me. Zarya turned to me, hit E, bubbled me, and then saved my life. And I'm just sitting there like, what happened? And then I just shifted away. It was so good. And those moments were so good, you know. And she got like nearly full charge off of that. And it's just like those players I wish we had constantly, you know. It's just a natural chemistry. I didn't say anything to her, you know. It's just like, oh, I got pinned, you know. I'm dead, but I wasn't dead. I was saved.
You thought you were lost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost that game too. So I mean, that's just Overwatch. It's just Overwatch in a nutshell, you know. But I don't know. I feel like we talk about Overwatch all the time just because it's such a struggle, you know.
Yeah, I just feel like I want to play something different, but I don't know what. I just don't feel like there's any like good, different games out right now. You know? Yeah,
it's all multiplayer. Like, it sucks because I want to play a multiplayer game with friends and whatnot, but then there's nothing out that I'm absolutely dying to play. It's all BR. It's all Fortnite, PUBG. Well, PUBG is kind of like whatever, and then there's Overwatch. I mean, there's CS:GO. There's other games. But there's starting to be this like rise of like single player games like Detroit Becomes Human and God of War, and I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'm not mad at it, but I'm also kind of like, once those games are done, what do I go to now? I go back to Overwatch, you know. It's a struggle.
Honestly,
you know?
I think there needs to be another game like Far Cry 5, like.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Like, we were able to do the campaign, but not be by ourselves. Like, you could do a multiplayer campaign, which was amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, but there's not a lot of games like that right now.
Yeah. And you think
it's either solo or FPS games?
Yeah. Do you think games like God of War would have been better with multiplayer?
I think it would have been amazing. Like, make the characters, like the Valkyries and all that, a lot harder if there's 2 people.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would have been really good, but I don't know how they would mix with the storyline. Like, would you have to be the little boy or what?
Boy! I'm like, all right.
I'm sure that's what they would have done.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they did with the other God of War multiplayer that they did.
So they actually had a multiplayer God of War?
I believe so, if I'm remembering correctly.
I feel like though. Yeah, I feel like nowadays there's not a lot of single player stuff. It's more geared towards multiplayer because everybody lives on the internet, you know.
Oh, most definitely.
You know, and I feel like a lot of game companies nowadays are just like, okay, so if we're gonna make a game, we have to implement some sort of multiplayer to it. And now it's like, okay, so we put multiplayer in it. What do we do with that multiplayer? BR. And it's just like, okay, I guess that kind of works out. Like, I have fun playing games with friends, but I've been playing some single player games and having an absolute blast playing them, you know?
I mean, if we want to talk about games getting multiplayer, No Man's Sky is getting multiplayer.
Shut up. Is it really?
Yeah. The Xbox One version is going to have it when it releases, but the ones who have it on PS4 and PC will also get to experience it. And supposedly, all the shit that they promised with the multiplayer is going to happen, so it's not going to just be like who's in your party. You might run into a few random people.
Yeah.
Which, from my knowledge of these guys, that means you're just going to run into your party members.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, they're adding bases and colonies, space battles that you can do with your friends. They're also giving you like different racetracks, so you can like build and race your own spaceships on different planets and stuff.
That's kind of cool. I don't know. I know Stardew Valley just added multiplayer.
Is that free?
No, I don't think it's free.
The multiplayer is though.
Is it?
You just download the multiplayer?
No.
No, you got $15. What it says.
But hey, I have it, so if you get it, we can play together.
Is it like Minecraft or like?
It's
almost like Farmville.
It's kind of like Farmville, but it's a lot more in depth. God, it's like a mix of a whole bunch of other games.
So pretty much you're just like
Animal Crossing, Minecraft, stuff. Like, really, it's just, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just a good game.
Wanna know what game I've been into lately? It's a great nerd moment. You ready?
Puzzles. Oh, I can't wait. Puzzles.
There's for $5, for $4.99, you can get Puzzle with your friends. So like jigsaw puzzles. And I have been playing the crap out of that. I love puzzles. And I didn't realize there was a game until my friend showed me. And I have 3+ hours already on it.
Wow. So is that like one puzzle?
Huh?
So is that like one puzzle or?
No, I've done like 5 or 6.
Oh, that's not too bad.
They're not big puzzles. They're not like 1,000 pieces. They're like 20 or less.
Gotcha. See, when I hear like games that like require like a form of intelligence, I instantly go to Civ, where like, you know, that is one game of Civ, if you're lucky.
Oh man, that's insane.
Because like, I think I have like 130 some hours in Civ 5.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
And I always joke, and I'm like, yeah, that's just one game of Civ. But really, I think the longest we've played Civ was like 48 hours, maybe.
Wait, 48 hours?
For a single game.
Oh my god.
What?
That's too much.
That's what she said. Not
to you.
Gotta. Wait, hold on.
Ho ho ho! Sick burn.
I mean, accurate.
Do you do the burn center, Anil?
Nope.
Here, let me get you a list. There you go.
Got it. Thank you. Appreciate that.
We're just looking out for your health, Anil.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I'm so glad that I have you guys to care for me. What would I do without you?
Obviously die.
I would be happier. What?
Dead and happy? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah. Damn, that's a long time playing one game. Jesus.
To be honest though, like Civ is such a good game.
What is it like? I've never really heard or anything about it.
So
what was it about? Is it like a MOBA or?
It's an RTS. So basically, you get started off with like an explorer. Not explorer, a settler. That's what they're called. And like a couple like armed units and stuff. And you place a city, and you build that city, and you expand that city. And then your goal is to be either the last country standing. So you kill the other countries. You be super duper peaceful and win by being peaceful. Either you can go to space, so like the first one, that hurt, I just poked myself. The first one, like build a spaceship and go out into space. I mean, there's several different ways you can win. You can win by converting every single city to your religion.
Almost sounds like a board game.
It kind of is. Like when you think about it. Except, Gandhi is awful. He's such a jerk.
Freaking Gandhi.
No, like, dude, he will nuke you.
I believe in peace and love. Nuke him.
Pretty much, if you have any sort of armed troop and Gandhi's in the game, he tells you that you need to get rid of your armed troops. Even if you're at war with another country and like you're trying to protect yourself, he tells you how much he hates troops. And then if you don't listen, he attacks you.
Unbelievable. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, you don't need soldiers, you know, just peace. But then he attacks him. Like, what, Gandhi? What do you mean?
Yeah. And like, he doesn't go gentle on you either. Like, so many elephants. Huh? He really does. like huge elephants, a whole bunch of riflemen, you know, and then it goes into nukes, and it's just like, oh my god.
That is a full Friday night. Yeah, that is a Friday night and a half right there. God bless.
Normally, when we get Gandhi, we just kind of restart the game.
Restart it. Restart it. We're not doing it.
Especially if we're going for like the war. Because like he gets like so far ahead of us too, and he's just like, hey, I got nukes, you know, you should get rid of those troops. And we're like, screw you, Gandhi. And he's like, okay, you asked for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please no, Gandhi.
I'm so sorry.
But no, dude, I really like Civ. I just wish the games didn't take so long. But at the same time, like when I have weekends off, sometimes we just play Civ all weekend and it's nice.
Can you pause?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can save the game and then have it start off. I always end up being the one where I'm like, hey guys, my cities hate me and they're starting to revolt. Can you help me out? Or, hey guys, I'm negative on my gold. Can you give me money?
Oh my.
I don't know what I do, but I always end up pissing off my people. And I'm like, well, I tried. I just figured I'd be honest. Like, I love playing it, but I'm always that one person that always needs help because I always have like super pissed off people or I'm super poor.
Oh, F it. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's okay.
We should play Civ sometime then, Spooky Dancing Boats.
Wait, what?
That's who I usually play Civ with. That's who I usually play Civ with.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not very intelligent when it comes to games like that, but I'd totally just let's fight people. Yes.
What's it called?
The newest one is Sid Meier's Civilization 6, right?
Okay, so it's $30.
$30.
Yeah. Yeah, we played it when it first came out, and we have 13 hours. I have 13 hours in it. I'm sure everybody else has more because, you know, I work. I work all the time. But no, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to play something else.
And here's the best part, is the more people you have, right, the less AI you have. So, honestly speaking, like, if we can find, like, for example, like, if you two were to get it and we found another person, it could be 3 against 3. Or it could be 1 against 5. Like, it doesn't matter. Or, like, you can do, like, secret relationships with other people. So, like, if I'm, like, with, like, Spooky Dancing Bones and Rain, you know, I could secretly be like, hey, I want to be your guys' friend, too. You know, let's make a pact. Like, there's just so much you can do, and it's so awesome, and I want to play it now. Damn it.
So, is it kind of like we're all our own community?
How they changed it in 6, where now everybody that plays is their own. Mm-hmm. So you're not partied with anybody. Okay. It used to be if you were partied with someone, you were automatically like in their clan thingamajiggy. But that changed. So now, like, you have to like get some sort of stupid treaty thing and do other stuff, and it was weird.
Yeah. That's going to be one of those games where I would 100% get real mad. I'd be like, everybody's just going to gang up on me. I'm mad. And then I'm going to leave.
I'm done.
Yeah. That's 100% going to be a thing that would happen to me.
I get super frustrated when, like, my people start revolting against me.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you need?
Because then it's always, as soon as that happens, someone else declares war on me, and I'm like, for the love of God.
Right.
So then I'm like, guys, can you help me? Like, I have people revolting. I have these guys attacking me. I can't win right now.
It's like, listen, I'm out here just building the community. Don't worry about it. What happened, Tella?
I always try to be super peaceful. But for some reason, whenever I play Russia, I always have America down my back.
Yeah.
And, like, this one time, we had, like, 1,000-year Cold War.
Ooh, dang.
Like, he had all of his weapons lined up against my border, and I just was like, okay, fine, are we gonna do this? So I moved up all my stuff, like, up to my border, too, because I'm like, dude, I will mess you up so hard.
Yeah, come at me, dog.
And, like, for 1,000 years in game, we just stood there, and, like, I was like, I'm not gonna move my stuff until you try to attack me, and then I will just stomp you.
Yeah, I feel like I would do a lot of like Game of Thrones references. Like, I'm King of the North. You know, I'd be like real into it, and then I'd die real fast. I'm like, man, this game sucks. And that would be my experience with Civ for sure. Is like Civ kind of like an? I'm gonna probably completely butcher this, but is it like an RTS type style game?
That was one of the first things I described it as.
Okay. Oh, listen. You know what? You're right.
Well, you know who's listening.
Listen, you're right. That was a test, and you passed.
It's just like telling you I was gonna be late today.
I mean, yeah. Listen, you tell me that while it's in chat. I'm like, what happened? You know?
Oh my God.
I don't know. RTS games, I feel like I work too much. I focus on one thing. Multitasking for me is so hard. So it's going to be like, I need to gather resources, and I'm going to do that the entire time. And I just want to build an army. You know, that's how it was for like StarCraft. I was so bad at StarCraft. I just gathered so many resources. I didn't work like, it was like, I'm going to make all these little soldiers and we're good.
Oh, dude, StarCraft is so much fun. That's another game I want to play.
Yeah. Aren't they making a remastered version of StarCraft 2, or are they making a remastered version of all of it, I think?
Why would they remaster 2?
I don't know. I think they're making like an HD. I thought I heard something
of the first one.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Did they do that, or are they actually planning on doing that?
I'm pretty sure it's out. I think it's free.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, snap.
Ooh, snap.
Yeah, it's free.
I would play that with Kyle, and buddy Kyle, and he would always win. But
I totally heard I'll play it with a cow, and I'm like, a cow?
Betsy!
What?
What are you doing? You gotta collect more Vespian gas? Okay, got it. You know? So.
The thing I hear all the time is spawn more overlords.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You right.
I live for the swarm and obey the queen.
There you go.
Oh, man. I don't know. I like RTSs. I'm horrible at them, but I like them.
Yeah. It's something about gathering and then building and then not going to war, but it's like amassing a huge group of people. That's what I like, until it comes to the point of just like, okay, well, now we need to go attack. Okay, I'm just going to gather everybody, and we're going to go all in one unit towards one other area, and then we're all going to die at the same time? Okay, great. And then I'm dead.
Oh, so Minecraft.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Freaking I don't know. RTSs, I'm with you on that. I like playing them, but I'm god-awful at it. Like, I'm terrible.
I mean, with regards to Civ, I feel like I'm slowly getting better. Like we went through one partial game where like I was good on money and like everybody was neutral towards me, and I was like, dude, I'm taking that as a win.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, they don't hate me, so yes, I did it. I'm cool. We got this.
Yeah. Nailed it. Oh.
I forgot to get food. I'm hungry.
Oh, God. What'd you make in the crock pot?
Chicken pot pie.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
I cut up vegetables for it and everything, so I hope it's good.
Perfect. Anything else? Anything new and exciting anybody's looking forward to?
Supposedly Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to get its release date in a few months at E3, as well as Days Gone is supposed to get their release date, Metro Exodus, and a lot of the other big titles. Battlefield 5 is supposed to be announced the 23rd, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys Battlefield fans?
I mean, I had absolutely no interest in 1.
Yeah.
But I was okay with Hardline, and then all the other Battlefields I was totally cool with.
Yeah. I loved Battlefield 4 and 3. I got Battlefield 1, and that was alright. Hardline, I played the beta, and I didn't buy the actual game. I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because from what I heard, it wasn't too much more, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't a whole lot.
Something like that.
Yeah. But isn't Battlefield, speaking of BR and Battlefield, aren't they getting like a BR as well?
I don't know. I haven't heard any rumors about 5.
Yeah, I
wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah, from what I heard is that Battlefield, they're working on a BR on their own engine and everything like that. Honestly, as much as I say I'm not into BRs, that might be something I would be like, you know what, I'm gonna check that out.
I'm not into BRs, but I want to play BRs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hearing.
Like, yeah, I was like, I'm over it. I'm gonna take a break, and that'll bring me on my break. Depending on how, I mean, I don't know. More than likely, I'll check it out just because it's something different, and you can't compete with that engine. Like, it just looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, PUBG is good. I mean, they've definitely worked on it and optimized it, and it looks good. But just, I don't know, Battlefield is such a gorgeous game. It's so optimized and just beautiful, and putting a BR twist to that might be something that really brings me in, you know?
I hope there's an actual campaign, because I think that is what's going to win me over. Because I always give, like, all the Call of Duties a try, you know, because, you know, I grew up with, like, the Medal of Honor and the original Call of Duties. So, like, that's what I'm looking for, is, like, some of the older games. And, like, I kind of got that feel when I played the campaign for World War II. But the fact that there's not going to be a campaign for, you know, BO4, I'm like,
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like, if it is just an online only thing, I don't know if they're gonna, like, allow returns, basically. So if it sucks, I don't want to be out $60 and just be like, well, this is the story of my life. It's another, let's buy the Division Season Pass moment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at least it's not Sea of Thieves, right?
Oh my god, that poor game.
An update or DLC coming out?
Yeah, the first DLC is coming out here, I think, in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But why?
Right.
Oh my gosh. There's, like, so many games that had, like, promise that, like, I'm really excited about. And then, like, I hear, like, what happened when they launched and, like, how they're doing now. And I'm like, I'm glad I didn't buy that game. And Sea of Thieves is one of them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish Sea of Thieves wasn't $60. If it was, like, max I would pay for that is, like, $30.
I wouldn't even pay 30. I think 15 would be the max I'd pay for that, simply because it's broken. Like,
yeah,
it's broken, and from what I heard, it's like retardedly repetitive.
Yeah, I think like what would get rid of the monotone of the game is the people you play with. Like, I would love to just, I mean, if it had like a bigger audience, I think that would also help as well. But being able to have like ship fights and, you know, just interact with your teammates and loot things and have these fights with other people would be amazing. But I think people just lost the love for the game so fast that there are only a few people that really played it and then stuck with it. And then that was what was shown with a lot of like streams that I watched. That's what I saw, is just people just grinding the game and showing that a lot for that work, you know?
Yeah.
And it just sucks, because I would have loved to play the game and gotten a crew together and just like, I don't know, kind of like interact with it and like RP kind of, but I don't know. I don't think a lot of people share that same love, you know?
I would love to RP as pirate.
Army matey. Swab the poop deck. I think that is a poop deck a thing. I don't know if poop deck is actually a thing. All right, there you go.
It is. You're fine.
You're welcome. You know?
You're welcome for telling me about poop decks.
Yes. But I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of games are just a flavor of the week. You know, it's good for a bit and then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks.
I don't know how I actually feel about like Sea of Thieves. I never actually got to play it, but like I don't have, Xbox Gold, and I don't want to buy it for PC and then just be like, wow, this game is awful. Why did I buy it?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Tired? Hungry? All the above?
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh.
Ooh.
That was my subwoofer. Oops.
I'm missing a game where I can just fall in love with it. Play it.
I'm in the same boat.
Everything's just getting stale and boring for me.
Yeah, I have a few games that are on my list, but I want to wait for them to go down. Like, I want to check out State of Decay 2 because I've heard good things about it, but I don't know exactly how to feel about it.
Oh, you certainly can.
No, I'll be honest. What you started, Lily?
I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I promise.
Wowie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's been almost an hour.
Yeah. Don't want to call it. And get some din.
Yeah, and you can go to sleep since you have to be up super early.
Yeah. I have to help work a 5/10K tomorrow morning.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm at a water station spotter type of thing. It's gonna be great. I love waking up early on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, I have to wake up
early
and go to... Or on Sunday and go in early for some whatever reason, I don't know.
Oh, you gotta be there.
All I know is I have to be there at 10 and I'm like, why? But yeah, no, we can call it. It's totally cool. We all had stuff to do, and it was apparently very unexpected that we were starting this late because someone forgot that I had to work. But that's fine.
And Neil didn't tell me either.
Oh my god.
Normal time, and I'm like, okay, and I got into Discord at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
I'm ready.
I mean, I was here too.
Early. And Neil didn't even show up till almost 8:30.
Listen, I was here. Okay, calm down.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you know what?
No, it's not your fault. It's a Neil.
Next week will be normal. So if you're available next week, we'll do it next week at normal time.
I should be available.
So
as of right now, there's nothing happening.
Okay. So yeah, we'll pick it up next week, normal time. All right.
8? Wait, 7:30 your time.
7:30 our time.
7:30 your time. Okay, so that's 8:30 mine.
But we will discuss that in greater detail later. So, anyways, are you ready, Tiff? Are you ready to talk about yourself? Ready?
No. I hate talking about myself.
She loves talking about herself. Go ahead, Tiff. Do it.
Y'all got it. Y'all talk
about
boop.
Me. There you go. Tiff, go.
Hi, I'm Tiff. I'm Crazy Redhead 8. You can follow me on Twitch. Starting to stream more. Crazy Redhead 8. Follow me on Twitter. Crazy Redhead 8.
What are you, crazy Bluehead 9? What?
Yeah.
Are you Crazy Bluehead 8? Like, what? Wait, hold on. I should change the number. Dang it! I ruined it.
Yeah, you did. Fine. I'm the Bluehead right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she's the Bluehead. I'm the Redhead, and Neil's forehead.
No, listen. Not wrong.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That's okay.
God bless.
It's. Oh no! There we go. It's Anil's turn.
Hello, what's up? My name's Anil. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Anil_. I stream typically in the mornings, per usual, 8 to 12 Central Standard Time. And I play all sorts of games, aka I just play Overwatch right now. And then I'm dabbling in the State of Decay 2. And then Detroit whenever it comes out, I think next week, yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm so excited about that.
Oof, same. Also follow me on Twitter @Anil_was taken. Such a great handle, you know what I mean? It's so good.
I was taken.
Yeah. I was taking help. But yeah, be sure to follow. Thank you.
All right, and then me. I'm here. You're at my channel. Hit the subscribe button or whatever the hell it's called. Follow. I don't know. Twitter, Unicorn Muffin TV. Website, unicornmuffin.tv. God, I stream whenever I have time. Like, legitimately. Which is like 1 day a week. But still, it's whatever. Alright, that is it for episode 23. It's kind of short because we started late, and I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I had to work. But anyways, guys, we will catch you all next week. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. I can't find Discord. Oh no, there it is. Bye, guys.